The concentration C of a drug in the blood of a patient T hours after the initial dose can be modelled by the equation below. We can see the equation here. Patients requiring this drug are said to be in crisis if the concentration of the drug in their blood falls below 2.5 milligrams per litre. A patient is given a dose of the drug at 9 a.m. What was the concentration in the patient's blood immediately following the initial dose? So initial means 0, so we just want to evaluate C of 0. So that's going to be 4e to the 0 because negative 0.05 times 0 is 0. And so that is going to be 4 milligrams per litre. So it's basically just 4 times 1. What is the concentration of the drug in the patient's blood at 11:30? Well, note that the initial dose was given at 9, 11:30, and we know that the time is in hours, so this is going to be 2.5. So what we're doing here is calculating C of 2.5, which is 4e to the negative 0.05 times 2.5. And if we just calculate that, it is 3.53 milligrams per litre. We now want to find the rate of change of C at 1 p.m. So rate of change means we need to differentiate. We're going to need dc dt, and that is going to be, so we'll get 4e to the negative 0.05t, but then using the chain rule you have to multiply by the differential of the inside, which is negative 0.05, and if you calculate 4 times negative 0.05 you get negative 0.2. So it's negative 0.2 e to the negative 0.05 t. And then we want dc dt given that t is equal to 4. And so it's just a case of substituting t equals 4 in here using the calculator, and you'll get negative 0.164 milligrams per litre per hour. What is the latest time the patient can receive another dose of the drug if they are to avoid being in crisis? Well, the crisis level was 2.5. So let's set that equal to 2.5 and put that equal to 4e to the negative 0.05t. And we want to solve that for t. We'll just use the class pad to do that. T is equal to 9.4 hours. And that means 9 hours, and 0.4 times 60 gives us 24 minutes. And so we want to count that on from the first dose, which was given at 9 a.m. And so adding 9 hours to that is 6. And so it's going to be 6:24 p.m.